Alright guys, welcome to this podcast. My name is Lukáš. We are at the SHOT Show 2025 on the Laugo Arms booth, and I'm here with Ian, the specialist on the customer service for Laugo Arms USA. Hey man, how are you doing?
Hi guys. I'm doing great. How are you, Lukáš? I'm very happy to be here myself.
I'm a little bit jet lagged, tired, but happy in the same time because we did a lot of work this week, and it's exciting to be here. This is my second time actually on the show, so there's a lot of things to see. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Good. Glad to hear it, man.
Absolutely. So for you as a customer service specialist, there is a lot of topics to discuss or to express to the customers or to the fans, right?
Yeah, you aren't kidding. To put it lightly, with a gun like this, there's definitely a lot to talk about. But I'd say more germane to my position. There's a lot to wonder about. There's a lot of questions to ask. You know what I mean? So there's I get a lot of questions.
All right. So what's the most common?
The most common question, why, you'd need to justify this price point to me. Genuinely, the most common question I get right out of the gate is, well, why does this pistol cost what it does? That's an easy one. If you've ever handled this pistol before, I mean, that's pretty straightforward stuff. Take it apart once, check out the machining, etc. You know what I mean? So that's the most common one, right? And that's the real trick, right? Is I can talk about this gun for 3, 4, 5 hours. Starting to nod off listening to me talk. Or I can grab a gun, grab a magazine with 10 rounds in it, and you and I can walk to the firing line and go rattle off some rounds, and then you go, okay, I get it.
Luckily for us, there are videos on the internet already,
absolutely.
You can just provide some link, and it's like, look at this guy. Yeah. All right. What's the dumbest question?
The dumbest question that I have ever received is I was breaking apart a pistol for an interested individual.
Okay.
And I explained to them that this is a gas delayed blowback firearm.
Okay.
And they raised an eyebrow at me, and they said, where do you put the gas in before you're shooting it? And I raised an eyebrow at them, and I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, when you're firing the gun, that's where you get your gas from. That cycles the gun. But when you're loading the gun up for the first time, where do you put the gas in? And I said, sir, your hand kind of does that work, and then the gun will take care of the rest for you. But that's probably the most off the wall one that I've ever gotten.
I still have ammo, but I'm out of gas.
So gotta go hit up the Luke oil down the road.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, funny stuff, man.
Yeah, the interesting part is that this pistol or the whole line is just so different that it requires a lot of communication, and it requires actually reading the manuals. I mean, I'm sorry to say that I don't read them neither. Not like normal. If I buy stuff,
no, Lukáš, for men, we buy something, we open the manual, we go, I understand this, and we throw it in the garbage. The Alien is definitely one firearm that give it a cursory read through for sure. You definitely need to check your manual with this model line because there is so many special kind of technical aspects of it that you need to check it out to be able to first understand the pistol, and second, to be able to take a good care of it. You are not kidding. And listen, if you're like me and reading a lot of text in one place puts you to sleep, we also have videos on our website, so you can just sit back, crack open a cold one and watch a few videos about it as well if you want to.
Yeah, I believe that we should do like a link to the Knowledge Center to the description of this video.
I agree with it's in the signature of every email that I send, just with the hopes of take a look.
Yeah, but people don't read the description of the email, or they don't read names, or they don't.
No. Yeah. I don't, so how can I expect them to?
Yeah, same here. Same with the manuals. But yeah, I wanted to kindly ask everyone buying Alien or Creator or Remus just to take a minute and open up the manual and go through the aspects. It took us some amount of work to put this all together. It's so different. It's working so well. But you prevent a lot of situations, right?
I certainly like to think so. I really do, in my opinion, prevent a lot of service cases from actually becoming service cases.
Absolutely.
Because what I have folks come to me for are they come to me with some vague generality of my gun's not working, and over time what we find out is your gun is dirty. And I'm not kidding. That's about 95% of my interactions is, you just got to clean the gas system. And they go, gas system? And that's back to reading the manual.
I see. Yeah. So we are actually going in circles in here.
We could talk here for about an hour and keep just looping back to we should probably read the manual.
Yeah. That's cool. I was actually working on a manual for the Remus.
Mm-hmm.
So Okay, I also wanted to say sorry to anyone who finds like a mistakes, like English mistakes. This is not my mother tongue, so I struggle sometimes.
Your English is way better than my Czech, so you keep writing the manuals.
That's what they say, but I mean, the manual is not supposed to be done by the guy who speaks just Czech and little English, right? But I try to collect everything the right way. I was trying to double check all the engineers, all the guys from the production, and all the technical aspects, and the data in there are 100% correct.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's
so
rock solid.
I just made sure that we have agreement on that, and the rest is on you, man.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
The rest is up to me to distribute.
All right, that's cool. What is for instance, what is the biggest kind of warranty issue you ever, like the biggest and the most kind of stupid warranty issue you guys had to solve?
This is actually kind of dwindled off. I mean, if you want to talk about biggest in terms of a single case, that one was pretty straightforward. That was an end user while disassembling his retro attempted to pull the top rail through the top of the firearm, which I'm sure you're familiar with what that will do. For those of you that aren't familiar with what will happen there, it's not good. You essentially cam against the optic plate and causes your barrel hook to no longer be a hook shape anymore. We got him squared away. We got him educated on essentially what occurred there, what it takes to keep that from happening in the future, and everybody walked away smiling. So no worries there.
I see. I would also love to underline the fact that some of the operations are just like a gunsmith kind of oriented, right? So they are supposed to be done by the gunsmith.
Oh, for sure.
And also a big part of them by at least armor.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right? Anything past, taking off your top rail, slide, and recoil assembly, 100%.
Actually, that reminds me that for this year, we'll love to focus more on like sharing the knowledge of the, armor's kind of courses.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we'll be expanding the program, or actually building the program for armors, for customers, or for our partners to come see the facility, take some time to get an idea what's the factory like, what's the product like, and how actually are they supposed to kind of run the takedowns or perform the fixes, etc., etc. So yeah, that's like a big topic for this year. So if everyone's interested, there will be definitely new videos on the Knowledge Center.
Excellent. Yeah,
that's especially for this guy, for the Remus. So yeah, and otherwise there's also new products to come. So it's gonna be an exciting year. And I believe in a year on a SHOT Show 2026, there will be also like a big and interesting stuff to see.
I think so, man. And I think that by SHOT Show 2026, you and I will just stand in the back and let people play with the firearms that they've already know about. They already know, you know what I mean?
You wish so bad, right? All right, Ian. It was my pleasure to have you right here, man. All the best. It was a pleasure to also spend time with you guys. It's actually first time with the team, with the US team.
No, so
yeah, you guys are great. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me, Lucas.
All right. And for all of you, stay tuned. There's more coming. And if you need anything, just write Ian, okay? All right. Okay. You have a good day. Bye.